So this is my buddy's place in Sky Valley, California. He's got mostly a lot of edible perennial stuff that you may not know, but it does really well in the desert. But you can see he has some, lantana, some aloe vera, Mexican bird of paradise, some bougainvillea, some barrel cactus, yellow, red. Um, a lot of other cool stuff. Some desert asclepia right there. Some really big, nice Washingtonia palms. Uh, that looks like it's a pineapple guava, um, and he's got a lot of different uh, moringa, chaya, neem stuff that uh, you know is typically more in other parts of the world, but does really well in our desert. He's got some avocados underneath the Washingtonia palms, and bananas right there, and some other interesting things mixed in between where you may not be able to see it, and I may not acknowledge it at this point in time. But hedgerows of moringa, hedgerows of chaya, hedgerows of asparagus, onions. Um, this is kind of more of a testing facility just to see how some things do and what they react to in different situations and microclimates. It looks like some ung choy there on the ground, mixed in with some onion and some chaya to the right hand side. Some lemongrass to the left right there. And some asparagus coming up on the left hand side right there. Um, Definitely some things in here you may not think could grow or survive or thrive even. This video that's showing you on the contrary. Now this is another sub area which is more probably some sweet potatoes in there or some potatoes. I can tell by the leaves. Some onions, some big onions, a lot of asparagus, which is great. And then in this corner here, I'm gonna walk up to this Anna apple. The Anna apple is one of my favorites. It does really well here. It's a stone fruit that's under 250 chill hours. When you think of the desert, you really don't think of apples or other stone fruits. Uh, but there are some varieties that can do really well in the right conditions, in the right microclimate. Uh, so apples, pears, peaches, apricots, nectarines, plums. A lot of low chill hour varieties that you can do in the low desert, Sonoran Desert, that will produce fruit and do really well for you. You might need to protect them from that afternoon sun, but it's something that can be done. And when they produce fruit, they're usually very delicious. So now we're kind of walking out of the part of the food forest. You can see those big African moringas. Uh, African moringa is a little different than Indian, a little bit bigger of a leaf. Doesn't produce as many seed pods as Indian variety. Tastes very similar, but just more productive. When we get to be 110, 115, 120, the Indian moringa will kind of sometimes defoliate, and then it also start growing a lot of seed pods, where the African variety is a little bit fuller, and it just tends to look a little bit better, produce a little bit more food, and just, yeah, I have pictures and video looking at both in the middle of the summer, and if it were me, I would definitely want to go with the African variety as far as what I'm going to have in my home to produce fruit for me, or food for me and my family. Sorry. So thank you guys for watching. Please, if you have any questions or comments, tag it down below. I'd be more than happy to answer and go over it with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.